Hey guys, Aaronax here, and welcome back to Journey Across the Void. Now, today, I think we're going to end up having a bit of a go at actually automating some of our agri-craft in here. We've done some experiments in the past and stuff, and a little bit of updates, what we've been doing in here, but I just want to quickly show you guys around and show you what I have done. So I have slowly bred these up to 10 seeds. And we also had the tier 3 seeds, which we had the seed extractor. And we'll get back to that shortly. But yeah, we got the dirt seeds, the stone seeds, the nature seeds, the water seeds, the wood seeds, which I don't honestly think we need. But I'm just going to keep it there just in case if I want other types of wood. That way I can actually start getting rid of some of the others. We also have the tier 1 inferium seeds, which were over here. We've completed the nether quartz seeds and the glowstone seeds. Otherwise, here I'm currently working on the black quartz seeds, which I've only just recently got to 10. And here, as you can see, this one is an 8, 10, 9. This is the Certus quartz seed, so I'm slowly working on these. I just basically set these in a line, plant one, and I just let it go. And then I come back when it's at the end, and I'll have a bunch of 10 seeds. So it's a slow way of doing it, but, you know, it's a very AFK sort of thing. Right. So don't ask about those two cactuses. I didn't actually know that they could grow beyond that. But I might just pop in here just really quickly because I threw some endstone on basically to be sieved and stuff like that. So we're very close to getting a tier 4 seed extractor. So when we finally do have one of those, we will be able to actually have the tier 4 seeds, obviously, which are like your end stone and everything like that. So we don't have to keep running glowstone through that. So yeah, the main thing today that we want to do is set up our automation over there so we don't have to keep going and stripping out the nether. We can actually have a source of glowstone through our agri-craft seeds. I'm just going to let that run through too. I think I've only got to get like I think it's like another 6 more of these prosperity shards, and then I can get a tier 4 seed extractor. But I might look into seeing how much it's going to cost to get a tier 5 seed extractor. But I think tier 4, if I get tier 4, then it's going to be a lot easier to get the prosperity shards and yeah, and so on and so forth. So let's just dump that in there for now. So we want to automate this. So let's grab a bit of cobblestone just for now, just to build on, and we'll go get ourselves a lamp as well, so we can have some lighting underneath there. There we go. We used up all of our glass. Good thing we can do this. We can go glass, craft, 100. There we go. It will replenish the glass while we're doing something else now. So that's a good thing about our system. So I don't have to worry about that now. Instead of actually waiting for us to craft something, we're going to have glass on hand. I will be doing a future sort of setup where it will maintain levels, but that's not until like later on. So we'll get to that later. So what we want today, I've gone ahead and I've made a few items in between episodes. So there's our energy. We need our items. Item duct. There we go. And our farmer. Now we tested this out a couple episodes ago, and we proved that this will actually harvest and do exactly what we needed to do. So we've a little proven concept. We've done that. Right. So let's cruise over here. Oh, and I want to show you too. And that reminds me. Let's grab our ender chest, because I'm actually going to use transporting the items through the ender chest. And I also need a piece of lapis. Right, so there's one piece of lapis and done. Because right here, and this is very, very temporary, this is eventually going to go in a big hole with storage and stuff on the other side here. So basically, if I put any of my essence in here, it will go into the filing cabinets. As you can see, we got the different sorts of essences already going. If there's any essences that haven't been assigned, they'll just end up in the ender chest. We assign it to a folder, we put it in the filing cabinet, and then it'll keep filling up. We can also speed these up if we really have to, if it starts blocking up and becomes a bit congested. But yeah, we've done these before downstairs there with our slime and our normal wood, so we know how those work. So I don't really need to cover them too much. That is crazy how high those things grow. I'm curious if they grow any higher than that, so I'm going to let them go for a while. I want to see if they grow any higher. Alright, so let's cruise over here. We can also pluck that solar panel off the roof. And this is the reason why I brought it in a little bit, so we didn't risk losing the solar panel. There we go, because, yeah, I don't want it falling down, because they're quite expensive to make. Yeah, like, we've pretty much got all of our items on tap now to recreate them if we need to. Right, so this is going to be our little hole here that we're going to work with. So, let's see if we can just do this. So, let's go there. 3. Let's make it... I think that's fine. Just go 3 down. Create a little platform. There we go. There we go. Nice little platform. We're just going to place these down here like so. Like that. Let's crack this. And what I want to do, because I know that I'm going to have a couple in this line here, that is basically where our cabling is going to go. Or we could go one more higher and cover it. I don't know. Do we want to go one more higher and cover it? Alright, we'll just go like this for now. We know that we got our mega torch, so there shouldn't be any spawning happening here. Let's cruise along here for now. And I do want to actually put the solar panel just out the back down low, so you can't really just blatantly see it. I mean, I know that we got our little setup all the way down there. Eventually we'll make it look pretty in due time. Alright, so this is a bit further out than what I intended to go, so let's go in by 1. Seems to be the pattern that we're going for here. And hopefully we have enough to actually get our cabling all the way here. So we want to go somewhere along here, somewhere out here. So probably we'll end up having like two solar panels to run all of this setup. Probably some lower tier solar panels probably. Let's see if we can go out here. Right, so we need to go back in 2 more. There we go. Sweet. Eventually we'll continue that around. This is just like a little service walkway. So it shouldn't be too bad for us. So we should be able to go there. Yeah, because we're going to go 1 out. So that's where our power is going to stick out. 2 there, because we'll have 2 panels. And we'll just go along here like this. Let's clear this out. So this is the reason why I made the floor nice and thick, so we can actually recess some cabling in here and not have it sticking out underneath. I mean, yeah, it's a lot easier having stuff underneath, but I just wanted to try something a little bit different where we didn't have a million cables and conduits and it just being conduit city underneath our builds. I just wanted to put a little bit of aesthetics just to make it look nice. And this should work out nicely for us, actually. So let's go all the way through like that. Awesome. It will be going 1 more up, so we'll just raise this up 1 more. Like so. Now, I'm thinking about putting the chest in the center on the end, right where our solar panels are going to go, but I think just for now, I might just pop it down on the platform, just because I don't have that many actual item conduits, but I do have enough energy conduit though. Definitely have enough energy conduit, and I've gone with this one here that will provide us 5,000 RF a tick sort of transfer rate, because I honestly don't think we are going to be using more than 5,000. I mean, that is a lot. 5,000 is a lot, and I don't think we'll ever be using that much to, you know, to power some farmers here. You know, even if we had a little bit of processing, I don't think we're going to be able to use it all. So let's get this all the way through, and I think I've gone down 1. I have. Typical. Of course, I don't have my wrench either. It's alright. Doesn't take much to break it. Alright. Just keep building like this. And so, like that whole filing cabinet setup that we got for this, we're going to be doing the same for our industrial factory over there. We will be actually, you know, running all those resources in there so we don't congest anything, and it just all runs smoothly. That's what we want, essentially. So let's go and hook that there. So that's going to get powered down, and this is going to go into an item chest, which will be this one here. Now, I believe it was blue on the front, like so. So we want to insert on that one. Don't worry about extracting. We want to grab our farmer. Just cruise out here. Thank God for our jetpack. And that's another thing I think we should be looking into upgrading soon as well, is our jetpack. Our jetpack served us quite nicely, and I think it'd be wise to probably, you know, upgrade it or something soon, because it is a little bit slow. Yeah, it's actually got a lot of fuel for what it is. Usually these lower tier jetpacks don't last as long. So here we can see we got the little multiple interface one for the electrical and one for the actual item, so we can go always active. So that is now extracting. Now that's probably extracting because there is leftover. Now I don't think it should be. It shouldn't be powered unless it had leftover power. I think it had leftover power from last time we had powered up. I had it powered up, and I think it's just retained itself. So we got our little solar panel here. I'm gonna cruise over here, sit here, perch like a little bird, and we're gonna place it there. See, that's pretty discreet. That's not too bad. If we really want to, we can just do like a little bit of a angled bit there. So that should now be powered. And there's our dirt essence. So we should be able to go up and all of our crops should be harvested. There we go. Now, it only does a standard field size, so this is why I've kind of gone for this sort of field. Like, I mean, it will harvest out to here, because this is technically 8 long, and this is 9. So we'll harvest out to here, however, it'll only harvest 4 in each direction. So it won't be harvesting anything in this field. So we have these 2 crops here. We come over here, we'll have another harvester there, and another harvester there. So there will be 6 harvesters in total here when we are done. So that is now all extracting. And we could see that the items were disappearing, so that's awesome. So we now have all of those items on tap, which is fantastic. Alright. Yep, it's all going in there. All the essence and everything like that. Okay, so we could go into here. We can go and have a look at our glowstone again. We can see that we've taught our system about the glowstone. We can go craft. Let's make 100 of them. Yep, done. Sweet, and they'll build up over time too, so we don't have to keep worrying about that. Yeah, we did put the lantern back in. That is fantastic. So that is progress there. So we now have auto harvesting of crops. And those crops are very, very handy. So what we want to do, and I just want to show you about this, how I know what we're lacking. So if we go to make this tier 4 seed extractor we were talking about before, I can click there. I know that we added a couple in just before. Waiting. Missing 6. So I wonder if there's another 6 over there now, because we did just dump a whole heap in. I don't think there will be 6, even with the fortune upgrades on our civs. It still takes quite a bit to get those prosperity shards. So this is one of the reasons why I'm trying to actually get them on tap. So we got 3. So we're about halfway there, and this is going to keep going. How much has this got? It's got a bit. Actually, we got time in a bottle. Let's just make this go crazy. Oop, don't need to speed up a chest. There we go. There's 4. 6. Awesome. Fantastic. Right, so that's going to keep going because we got time in a bottle. So every single time we don't, we just hang around. There's 77 hours there that I've saved up just from hanging around. And every now and then you might see me, I might walk over an item and I might hold shift just to try and pick it up. I've just been playing a little bit of RL Craft recently, which you've probably seen the videos already. And you can right click on them or you can hold shift to just bulk pick up items. So we should be able to go in here now. Should be able to go all like that. Put our prosperity shards in and we should be able to go and get this tier 4 seed extractor. So clicking next. And hopefully everything is okay. It looks like everything's fine. We can click start. I don't know how long this is going to take because it is a tier 4. We can see some of the ingots there getting made. So which one is it that's actually teaching it? I think it's this top one here. Yeah, so a bunch of our, the tier 2. I'm not going to try and pronounce that because that's crazy. So there's some of our tier 3 and some of our tier 4 just getting made there down the bottom. There we go. There's our tier 4 getting made. Just so you know, I will be making another one of these crafting little setups. I know I could probably just infinitely expand it because there are no channels, but I still like to keep it the old school, you know, the whole ME interfaces and everything like that for the applied energistics. I like to keep the whole, you know, 8 channels per one of these cables. It just looks nicer too. So this must not be too far off, because I know this one's probably making our glass. No, this one's going to be making our glass. Scheduled 33, crafting 33. So that's how many it's got left. So you can see over here, well, here, it's making that. So I wonder, because I know that we're going to be able to make sand if we have the fire essence, which was a tier 2, which we kind of... Because you can rip these tool cores out before the seed extractor breaks, and that saves quite a fair bit of resources. So I did that before because I had one more seed that I could have extracted with the tier 3 that I had. So I took the core out to save so I can actually make this. So this isn't too far off. How many more we got here? Oh, yep, stored. So this is going to eventually build back up too with our automatic farming setup, which is fantastic. No more manual creating of these items. So what are we going to need? So we can go into here and we can actually type in a tier, if I can spell tier right, tier 4. So we can see in here, these are the tier 4 seeds that are available. Inferium seeds, which will give us more Inferium, depending on how much we're going to do. Gold seeds, lapis, End seeds. End seeds is one of the ones that we need. So I'm just going to press A. As you can see, it goes into my little saved area. So this is all, like, you know, your saved, you know, crafting recipes. I can go through here and eventually remove them. So we want the end seeds. Experience seeds. Well, we can use the anvil if we really need to. We press U on that. That's going to give us mixed seeds, but how do we get the experience out of it? Biofuel, squeezer, seed reprocessor. Okay, so a seed reprocessor will give us experience essence. So eventually when we get a mob grinder, I'm pretty sure that we're going to be able to get that anyway. Because I'm not going to go absolutely crazy and run every single one of these. I mean, blaze seeds, that's another thing too. These blaze mesh, which is from blaze rods. I know that we will be getting quite a bit of blaze powder coming in once we start actually filing some of our goods from the other side. Gas tiers, that's probably something we'll definitely do. Enderman seeds, definitely. We need Enderman seeds, because Enderman seeds will most likely, if we go to seed processor, it will give us Enderman essence, which, yeah, we get from Enderman seeds anyway. So if we get Enderman essence, we can get 4 ender pearls for that. So that is definitely something that we want to do. What else do we need? We'll probably do some of these other more annoying sort of ones, like Signalium. I can't pronounce it too well. But yeah, what else have we got here? Void, metal. Yeah. Some of these other things, like pulsating iron seeds, that would definitely be one that I'd be keen to get going. Because that means that we can just expand Ender IO straight away. We don't have to keep worrying about having Ender pearls and everything like that. All these boron seeds, lithium, I'm pretty sure they're to do with industrial craft. So, yeah, fluic seeds is another big one. That's a big one that we want there. So, let's have a look. Let's see how our seed extractor. There's our seed extractor. Sweet. So we should be able to go and let's get a bit of glowstone. There's a bit of glowstone. And if we get fluix as well, because we need to make fluix. So there's our fluix crystals. I think it's just 4, is it? It won't let me right click for some reason. Nope. Right. Pretty sure there's a way. Oh, I hate using. I mean, it's a craft. It's you know, pattern terminal, but usually you can. But it's just super weird how it works. Okay, Fluix. Fluix block, that is what we want. So it requires a pure Fluix crystal in a stone barrel. Okay, to make it pure... Pretty sure we can just make them straight up. I think we just need it crushed and sand, then we can put in the growth thing. So let's get a bit of sand. Let's make one. We got sand on the other side. Let's go... Let's make one of these. I don't think we're going to be able to because there won't be any processors left. So let's quickly pop down here for a second. Because we do want to get some of these seeds happening. Nope. Don't want to speed that up. Okay. So there's 12. Crafting 1, 12 left. Let's just let this run its course. We're just going to help it a little bit here. 8, 7, 6. We have to speed these up too. We'll have to get some upgrades as well. We'll teach our system how to make them as well. So that should be fine. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sweet. And that should be making that. So we should have a bit of sand in there. So we can go and craft our 1 bit of Fluix dust. And there should be Fluix seeds here. We should be able to teach it that now. Take one of those. We should be able to grow it. We should be able to get our 1 bit of glowstone. So we'll just quickly throw this in here for now so we can get our pure seed. So this won't take long at all. That's actually rather fast. I remember having to do this whole setup where you actually had to have the growth, like 4 growth accelerators and the water, then... formation plane and annihilation plane, then different mod packs it wouldn't work for, and it's just crazy. I love how that just works. It just works so well. Alright, so let's just throw them back. Screws out here for now. We'll go get this end stone sorted, and we'll get the Fluix block as well, and we'll get those seeds, and then they can actually go over to our agricraft setup. And we'll do the same thing. We'll create a 10-10-10. Once we start filling up an area, we'll put our auto farmer on there. We'll put it into a filing cabinet. And it should be fantastic. So waiting here. There's our Fluix block. There is our end stone. That is super cool. So there is our Fluix block. There is our end stone. So we should be able to now grab our tier 4 seed extractor with, I don't know how many uses it's got. So let's right click. Sweet. There is our tier 4 seeds. Again, there is our tier 4 seeds again. So we got end seeds and Fluix seeds. This is fantastic. So I'll be keeping an eye on that. As you can see, there's only 15 seeds that you can get out of this. So I'll probably do 12 more, leaving 1 durability so I don't break it. I'll extract the core. And hopefully by that stage, we should have enough to actually probably go for a tier 5 seed extractor. And it means that we can just use it for everything. It'll be fantastic. So let's go over here. All the way over here. Compressed sheep. I wonder, this should spit out more sheep? Hey, that's a quick way of getting sheep. That's fantastic. Now we got too many sheep. So more sheep. There's just so many bloody sheep. Solidified experience. Right. Okay. So, like I said before, with these little setups here, I just rock up here, I just place one there, and hopefully by the time it ends up all the way back to here, we'll have a 10-10-10 seed. So that one's already preoccupied. Let's grab our end stone seeds. This one hasn't been used for anything. Let's dump that in there, and easy as that. I'll just let it go now. So I'll go off and I'll do my own thing, and I'll come back, I'll check in, and then I'll start to, accumulate all the 10-10-10 seeds. Once this slowly starts growing out, we get them all in a line, because I do like to keep them labelled so we can walk through and see that they are all 10-10, because if it says unknown, then I get a bit worried, because I'm like, what happens if something's changed? But guys, I really hope you've all enjoyed this. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, I'll catch you later. See yous.